I have a very quick, very critical point I forgot to mention in my other video that I need to tell you guys about making the best waiver decisions in fantasy football. In the past couple hours, I've responded to literally hundreds and hundreds of you guys' comments asking who to pick up, asking if you should do these trades. I want to support you guys, but I gotta change my system up. Honestly, I can't be looking at my phone this much when I have a 2-year-old daughter. It's not the vibe in this house. But what's crazy is that I noticed in all of these hundreds and hundreds of comments that I responded to, not a single person mentioned this thing. For quick context, I'm a guy who's won 36% of all the fantasy football leagues I've been in for the last 20 plus years. I want to help you guys win fantasy football too. That's why I'm posting right now multiple videos every single day here. Okay, enough lead up. The advice is to drop your kickers, drop your defense. Especially your kickers, drop your kicker. Every single lineup question is a tight end for a tight end or a running back for another running back or wide receiver. And in most league settings, you don't have to roster a kicker or defense. I didn't realize how many people who watch these videos love Brandon Aubrey. I got a lot of Brandon Aubrey comments on my video where I talked about my streaming kickers and defenses strategy. And look, I'm not here to hate if Brandon Aubrey is your GOAT. He might be the most talented kicker in NFL history. But a huge tactical benefit of my strategy of streaming a new kicker or defense any given week is that it gives you an extra roster spot to fiddle with during the week while things sort out. So if there are a bunch of guys on waivers that you want, drop your kicker. Have your kicker be one of the guys that you drop. You can pick up a kicker right before Sunday. A lot of stuff can happen during the week. We see crazy trades happening right now, like Tank Bigsby and Brian Robinson. We see injuries pop up. We see coaches say a big comment that shows this guy's going to get more looks in the upcoming week. While everyone's obsessing over Harold Fannin and Juwan Johnson, it might be Michael Mayer, who's one of the better pickups this week if you need a fill-in for Brock Bowers if for some reason he doesn't play. So once again, drop your kicker, drop your defense if you need to, pick one up later and use that flexible roster spot. You can also use it to negotiate trades. I'm actually really excited to make another video about my trade strategy. I make more trades in fantasy than anyone I know, and there's an art of the deal here. Shout out to, who's the guy who said that? Oh, never mind, actually. I'm also excited to share a secret experiment I did with you guys. You see, I used all of my premium AI subscriptions and a lot of context engineering to have my AI models predict which defenses and kickers would perform the best in week 1. We can compare that to the actual results. Something's interesting happening here. You can see my positional rankings as well as my weekly streaming ranks for kickers and defenses on my website. It's called fansports.com up here. You'll be able to compare my ranks, the expert ranks, Claude, Gemini, Grok, and ChatGPT's ranks for kickers and defense any given week. And look, I'm trying to be the most accountable fantasy football expert on the internet. I'm going to share whether I win or lose. You guys already know the exact percentage of the leagues that I win. And I'm calling you out, Brandon Aubrey. Let's see if my weekly kicker picks can outperform what Brandon Aubrey does, the #1 overall kicker over the course of a season. I'll do the same with the Broncos defense, who actually started very strong as the #1 defense in real life this week. So yeah, don't cling to your kicker. It's an extra roster spot to use right now. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. Stay learning. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.